So good good morning everyone. My name is Desiree Gonzado and my topic is professional crisis. My topic is divided into two categories, which is one, 10 signs of a professional midlife crisis and how to get through one, and two, drivers of professional crisis. So number one, if you have a fixed mindset, reconnect to a higher purpose. According to Elisa Malis, a fixed mindset that misses the many possibilities and opportunities to find new ones and better ways of working often is one sign of a midlife crisis. Habitually repeating safe and reliable process over the years is a common trap for professionals, leading to the lack of inspiration. Reconnecting to the higher purpose of the work is the first step to burning bright rather than burning out. And number two, if you're struggling to perform, learn something new. These crises happen many times throughout life, and there are ways to spot and stop it. According to Miranda von Fricken, she can always tell who's struggling. They're not performing to their typically high standards. They are working fewer hours and show little physical and mental energy. You can almost see the passion drain from their bodies. This is a great time to access professional and personal development options. Learning always helps. In number three, if you're asking whether that's if you're asking whether that's all there is, look inside. So, according to Mickey A. Feher, is that all there is? What's next for me? Why continue? When you ask yourself questions such as these, it can indicate a midlife crisis. The more successful you are in your profession, the deeper the crisis can become. So the key is to find your way back to your passion and identify your higher purpose, which can help you build a new your higher purpose, which can help you build a new chapter with more meaning. Find a professional who can help before blaming your partner. In number four, if your inner voice is calling out, renegade with old passions. According to Alexis Thompson, the midlife crisis is calling back to one's inner compass. One of the key signs of this inner calling is your inner voice become more persistent as your ability and desire to ignore it begin to fade. The desire to learn new things or engage with old passion emerges and joy seems to appear from nowhere. As a result, it is more of a coming home than a crisis. Number five, if you feel haven't achieved anything, find alternative activities. According to Sudhakar Radigade, I can share my personal experience. A significant sign is when I keep thinking that I haven't achieved anything in life until now. This very thought pushes one into nightmarish Luckily, I was able to realize this quiet early on and started concentrating on alternative activities such as practicing an endurance sport, which accentuated my personal life. Number 6. If you are dissatisfied with life and work, write to uncover the truth. So, according to Francis McTosh, dissatisfaction with life and work is a key sign that someone may be experiencing a midlife crisis. If you're feeling like a caged animal, write down your emotion. Then clarify where these emotions are coming from, what is within your control and what you cannot control. Then reality check your answers. Often we have a couple on facts and create a whole story around them. Uncover is true. In number 7, if you are uncertain about choices, embrace discovery. According to Jennifer Helene, one sign that professionals are experiencing a midlife crisis is when they feel uncertainty around their chosen profession, lifestyle, or relationships, and willingness to toss it all in the bin. On the path to figuring it out, my top tip for navigating through this phase is not to try to escape the identify crisis. Stay with the stay with the discomfort of burning down to rebuild, and embrace acceptance as the discovery phase unfolds. 8. If you're exhausted or lethargic, focus on creating a healthier future. According to Christine Rose, people going through a midlife crisis may show up as exhausted or lethargic. Often, sleep patterns are disrupted and the mental energy needed during this major shift leaves little in the reserves for work, especially if it is repet- repetitive or unchallenging. Avoid alcohol and other depressants and commit to daily exercise to increase serotonin. Seek out work opportunities that can move you into a great future. 9. If you feel have if you feel you've hit a wall, ask how rather than question what. So according to Sheila Carmichael, at some point seasoned professionals will hit a wall and wonder what's next. What else? You may ask yourself a host of other what question as you wonder. When feeling a need for clarity and purpose, both professionally and personally, take time to reframe your thinking by changing the type of questions you ask yourself from what to how. Think of ways to leverage your knowledge, skills, and capabilities. Last, if you're questioning everything, formulate a positive vision. And according to Michael Thayman, a midlife crisis starts with questioning the meaning of what you do, what you stand for, and thus which direction you want to take. This applies to both private and professional life. Therefore, It is important to find a positive vision in common with your team or the company. Formulate it together, deciding what gives purpose and what important contribution can you and would like to make. In drivers of professional crisis, have three professional crises. One is wealth, two common economy, and three associated impact of the profession. So wealth is a material wealth become the priority of professionals either due to jealousy or pride to accumulate wealth and failure to do so creates a mental breakdown on the part of the professional that commonly leads to suicides or other corrupt practices. In number two, economy as related to wealth, a materially wealth person is always looked upon as economically able. But what does that brings to him? Has vast material properties. It leads to stress for trying to protect the possible of loss of the accumulated properties. Last is associated impact of the profession. Professionals have that sense of pride within them for being able to hurdle the rudiments of gaining such a profession. Hence, they seek membership with their co-professionals and try to impress people around them with their means possible. That's all. Thank you.